We're just chilling and relaxing today. I don't care how long this video is. We're just relaxing. It's Sunday, making a Sunday. I hope you enjoy. Give it a like and subscribe. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be switching it up a bit because lately I've been feeling under the weather. I haven't been feeling well, so I had a couple ideas of things I wanted to do for the 1st of October, and bummer, I couldn't do any of them. So, ignore the eye. Um, I'm working on trying different styles of eyeliners, but today we're going to be making my version of a sundae. You know what? The eye is kind of distracting, so I'm gonna go wash it off and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. So this is the best I could do right now for the eye. I'm not feeling it today. So today we're gonna be making my version of a Sunday, kind of just relaxing a little bit, taking it easy. Maybe doing some get to know me questions. I have the iPad here, and I'll just do a couple of them while I make the Sunday. So first thing that I usually have is pick a ice cream that you really, really like. For me, let me turn this down so you can see it better. So this is the Eddie's Scooping since 1928 slow churned caramel delight, half the fat. I mean, the more fat, the better. But this is one of my favorite ice creams of all time. My favorite ice cream of all time is from this company called Perry's, and the ice cream it has like panda paws. It's called panda paws with little chocolate paws inside. It's strawberry raspberry flavor. If you know, you know. I used to love another company. I forgot the name of the company, but they're super popular in the States. My husband also loves the panda paws. Uh, let's see. So that's one of the ingredients. Just pick out ice cream that you really, really like. For me, I'm not a huge fan of bananas, so I don't like bananas. It's never been a fruit I would gravitate to or I'd be like, oh my god, a banana. Give me a banana. No. So for me, that would be like a mango or a cherry or something, but not a banana. So that will not be in my version of my sundae. What I thoroughly enjoy in my ice cream is a variety of nuts. So this one is the Go Raw. It's 7 grams protein per serving. It's sprouted organic, super simple seeds, basically sunflowers and pumpkin seeds. And I never had pumpkin seeds or sunflower seeds. I didn't even know they existed until my husband what? My husband introduced me to them a couple of years ago. So that's when I was like, this is really good. Try it. Then my other favorite kind of nut is the Spanish peanuts. Oh my god, if you've never had a Spanish peanut, please try it. Knock it before. Oh, you say it? Try it before you knock it, or whatever the saying is. Salted roasted Spanish peanuts are delicious. So I also put that in my ice cream. I have sunflower kernels. I'll be using these instead of the sprouted organic simple sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds. I don't want to open that right now. Then this one is a organic dry roasted salted pistachio. And y'all, if y'all ever shopped at certain supermarkets that are just so expensive, organic items are so expensive, but it's so important to eat or know what's going inside your body. The next thing that I have is eggnog liquor. Now, again, if you're a huge liquor person or a huge drinker, then absolutely add liquor in your sundae. This is optional. You don't have to. I love eggnog, and it was there, so I'm like, why not? It'll add just a little bit more oomph to the sundae. If you're not of legal age in your country to drink, don't. No good. The next one that I have is the Smucker's caramel flavored syrup. I also have the chocolate Smuckers. Is it Smuckers? Smucker's chocolate syrup. I also put that in my version of my sundae. I also use the Ready whipped cream. You don't necessarily have to. The other day I went to Walmart, and the cashier was telling us that we needed an ID for this because in the state that we live, New York State, this has now become illegal. After doing a couple research and whatever, it's not illegal per se. So I don't know what she was on that day, but to buy whipped cream, look at me, like I look old. I I look like I can, never mind. Then you could get a bowl if you wanted to, or a glass. I'm gonna use a glass. Then this one, let me get my bearings so I can pronounce this one right. I always mess up on this pronunciation. Maraschino cherries, however you say it. I love these cherries. Turns out I used the last one yesterday because I will eat these like nobody's business. They're so delicious. With stems, preferably if you had that one. You could get these in the dollar store. This I did not get in the dollar store, but sometimes I do get them in the dollar. It's not dollar store. It's Dollar General, and yeah, they're delicious. So I'm gonna use the liquid from it. It tastes like alcohol for some reason, like sweet alcohol, and I love that. So this one is the just pickled and quickly frozen dark sweet cherries, pitted, that we got from Wegmans. You could use these. I love cherries so much. See, the bag is empty. I also love pineapples, but I'm kind of sort of allergic to pineapples. So anyway, so let's just jump right in. Oh, and you're gonna need a spoon, clean hands. I mean, I've been rubbing my nose, but I haven't been pushing my finger in my nose, and it's my Sunday, so whatever. And something to wipe your hands with, and some napkins. I don't have anything else around here. All right, so let's get into it. Get the ice cream first, near spoon, and I'll just kind of answer the questions down there. Look at this ice cream. I love soft ice cream. I'm obsessed with soft ice cream. I don't know what it is. I'm just obsessed with soft ice cream. All right, so first things first that I want to do, you get the ice cream, but you don't need that right at this very second. I usually get my syrup, whatever syrup I have, and I kind of coat the glass or the bowl or whatever I have. And then I do this for pretty much anyone. I kind of just coat the glass. Then I get, if you have sprinkles, you could use sprinkles too, but I'm not a fan of sprinkles. I'm a fan of these nuts. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Relax. Laugh short. Yeah, so I coat the glass first thing. Then I go back in with the caramel syrup, and I kind of just squeeze like that so it's at the bottom. Then I get my nuts. Take my Spanish peanuts. And we're kind of just doing a little layer, you know. Then I put the Spanish peanuts, so it's coated in the caramel. Then I go in with the ice cream. And I scoop just a dollop. That's a dollop. And it kind of just falls in there. I don't want too much, because I'm also stuffy. So I don't want too much cold things, and it's cold here on top of that. So this is how it looks so far. Then I take my sunflower kernels. And if you notice, I'm not putting my fingers or my hands inside. You could use the spoon if you wanted to, and kind of just like, or just do what I do and pour it all over. Then I just kind of sprinkle my seeds. That sounds so wrong, but so right at the same time. Yeah, sprinkle my seeds. Now with the pistachio nuts, I'm definitely going to have to use my hands. So what I usually do is I kind of just pour what I'm about to use in my hand, which is not that many, like 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, uneven number, whatever. Then I kind of just crack the thing for the pistachio and drop it in. Just crack it and drop it in. So while I'm doing that, who is your hero? My hero is my mom. Yes, mammy. My mom worked so hard to get us where we are. She gave us everything her entire life. She looked out for us. Man, she could have abandoned us. But she looked out for us. She gave us everything that we possibly could ever want. And growing up poor, growing up poor, that was a lot to be a single mom and try to take care of your kids and look out for them as best as possible. So, shout out to mommy. My mom's the best. And y'all single moms out there, y'all are awesome. Your kids love you. We respect you. And we adore you so much. Even if we don't understand it when we're younger, we'll understand it when we get older. So, yeah. All right. What really makes you angry? Oh my God. When people don't freaking listen to me. When I'm talking to you and you're just not paying any attention to me. All right. Let's skip over to the juice of the cherries. For me, bruh, I just pour it in. Okay. It's kind of give it a little coat there. And again, I'm not going to use a lot of ice cream because I'm not, I'm just not feeling it today again. So I'm going to do one more scoop. One more scoop. Get that. Look at that beautiful, soft ice cream. Yum. Oh my gosh. Yum. If you've ever had that liquor where you dip the glass in either salt or sugar or something, I forgot what it's called. I know y'all are saying it, but I can't hear it. You know what I'm talking about? You could also do that with your cup. So you could crush sugar, use what do you call it? I can't remember anything today. That's fine. You could crush white sugar, mix it with food coloring or a dry fruit. So if you had dry cherries, dry raspberries, dry mangoes, whatever it might be, you put it in the blender. You blend it, right? Just to get it crushed out to dust with the sugar. And then you kind of spread it on a plate or a piece of paper or whatever you have. And kind of like put the caramel sauce all around the rim or the mouth of the cup. How to do that? You just turn the cup upside down, put the caramel sauce on the plate, dip the cup in, and then just dip the top of your cup or mug inside that raspberry dried fruit dust. It'll taste so good if you do that. You could do that as well. I mean, for presentation, yes. So at this point, you could go ahead and add your liquor. I'm not doing that. I have asthma and my medication doesn't permit me to drink alcohol. So I can't do that. The Ready Whip, I go ahead and I just do it. So most of the time, I usually do it all the way to the top. But again, I'm not really making a huge sundae today. Just under the weather. All right, so I get my seeds again and just kind of sprinkle them all over. And I'm just closing things as I go along. Save myself the mess later. And we're just talking right now. Like, we're just chilling. I don't care how long this video is. We're just chilling right now, making our sundaes. It's Sunday. For those of you guys that don't know, like, not this week coming, but the following week is gonna be my birthday, and it sucks that I'm so sick right now because I wanted okay, so back to my Spanish peanuts, pouring it in. Hey, don't waste yourself. Yeah, just pour in more peanuts. The more nuts, the better for me. I love Spanish peanuts. And then you could go back in with the cherry juice. I'm not going to do that because it's also going to be super sweet. So yeah, for those of you who don't know, I keep going back and forth, but cherries, I'm just going to, this is how they look. They're just dark, sweet cherries. They're really pretty, really tasty, and they're frozen. I mean, can life get any better? Probably not. Yeah, so for those of you who don't, not this week coming, but the following week will be my birthday. And normally what I usually do on the days leading up to my birthday for years, I've always written a poem from the 1st of October to the date of my birthday. And turns out my birthday is going to fall on the exact day I was born. So, fantastic year. This year is going to be woohoo. But I'll be 28. Bye 27. Yeah. So give me a second here. I am going to be putting all this back, and then we can just kind of like chill a bit, eat our ice cream, and answer some questions. So just give me a few minutes and I'll be right back. Thanks, guys. All right, guys. So I'm back. You can add more whipped cream if you like. Add more toppings. You could go ahead and do it like a M&M McFlurry style and add some M&Ms inside your ice cream. It's your Sunday. Do whatever you feel like doing. I mean, mine looks like chaos right now. It's melted. That's how I like it. And you just mix. Let me turn this down so you can see it a bit. And you just mix. You have all that caramel sauce at the bottom, the chocolate syrup. Just mix and enjoy. So yeah, it's going to be my actual birthday falling on the day I was actually born. So I am excited. I'm ecstatic. My 28th birthday is going to be falling on that day. I want to try to visit my sister during that time. So fingers crossed. I'm looking down right now. Kind of just... I swear those cats are gonna be the death of me. I heard footsteps and it's the cat. Ugh. So yeah, so I want to try to visit my sister. It sucks that I'm sick right now, but I really, 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 really am, keeping, trying to feel good. All right, so I don't know if I said this, but I write poetry from the first day of October, sometimes to the last day of October, every single day. I haven't done that in a while. I haven't written poetry in a very long time. One of the questions down here said, what is your proudest accomplishment? My proudest accomplishment is my brother. My brother is incredible. My brother is an artist. My brother is studying animation. My brother is just so talented. The other day he got chopsticks. And it's taken me a minute because I'll like something. And then when I get bored of it or I can't get it done quick enough, I just kind of put it to the side. All right, I'll come back to it. And I never do. I have so many unfinished projects. It's not even funny. But my brother, once he starts something, he puts his mind to it. And... yeah, what's my proudest accomplishment? My brother. It's not even mine. But I love my brother. I love him so much. Like, y'all wouldn't even know. So he's my proudest accomplishment because I wish. When I was younger, I used to wish I could be like my sister. Now that I'm older, I wish I could be like my brother. My brother is highly motivated. He is just inspiring. Love my brother too. Love him. What motivates you to work hard? My brother. My brother. Like, he's the center of my universe. I love my brother so much. I can't even. What is your biggest complaint about your job? Let's just skip over that. No, let's not. Feeling underappreciated. I feel like when you're working hard and your bosses see that you're working hard and you're actually putting in the effort, putting in the time. I'm never late. I'm always on time. I I go beyond always. I feel like bosses need to see that and appreciate that. And the last couple of places I've worked, they haven't. So I've kind of just, I don't know, y'all ruined me. I used to be so sweet, so nice, so everything. And my perspective on the world is, right at this point, is it doesn't matter how hard you work or whatever you do, nobody cares, nobody appreciates you. So thanks, jobs that I've had in the last few years, because the jobs that I had before weren't like this. People were actually sweet, thoughtful, they appreciated your hard work. These ones do not. All right. So, what makes you laugh the most? Everything. I laugh at everything. People always say, "Why do you laugh so much?" or "Why do you smile so much?" My mom always tells me that only easy girls laugh. Like in Jamaica, it's kind of a thing. I don't know if it still is, where if you laugh too much or you giggle too much, that means you're kind of easy. I don't know where that came from, but even over here, it's always the same thing. Let me turn this up a little bit. It's always the same thing. Like if you laugh too much or if you smile too much, then something's off with you. Like the clock ain't ticking right. And my clock's ticking right. I just love to laugh. I love to smile. I appreciate everything. If that makes sense. I appreciate everything. All right, what was the last movie you went to? I hate the movies. I don't like going to the movies. I don't like being in a theater. Recently, especially, who want to be in a like a no. No, thank you. What is your biggest fear? My biggest fear is being alone. I am terrified of being alone. Couple years ago, I was afraid of dying and death. And it's like it evolved into being alone would mean the same thing. I'm terrified of that. Absolutely terrified. I don't know how to explain it any better. If you could live anywhere, where would it be? Australia. I love Australia. I love the accent. I love the people. I love the vibe. The only thing I don't like is the insects. If y'all have those insects that I've seen on National Geographic, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I hated lizards in Jamaica. Ugh. I hated we call them farty leg in Jamaica. In Jamaica we call centipedes farty leg. Cause apparently they have farty leg. 20 pound one side and 20 pound the other. So I don't know how I feel about that. I love it in New York because in New York it's cold most of the time. Even in summer, I don't really see any bugs except mosquitoes. And I'm fine with that. Spiders, I'm fine with that. But I don't know. But Australia, I can't wait to book a ticket to come see you. All right. Yeah. What was the last movie you went? Oh, no. Yeah, I don't like theaters. What does your child want to be? I don't have any kids. But I would love to have a couple of them. Like, I don't know who I would be without my brother. My brother is, like I said, my heart. If my brother needed my heart right now, I'd give it to him. Hopefully we have the same blood type. Because every time I ask the doctors what blood type I have, they don't have an answer. They tell me, we're going to have to take more blood. And I don't like needles. Needles are not my friend. So, yeah. What is your favorite book to read? All right, so my ice cream's melting. I completely forgot about it. My favorite book to read, I used to love reading books growing up. Fantastic. I used to love reading books growing up, mystery books, romance books. So that's where my heart is with romance and mystery books. Lately, I've been into movies rather than books. But I still have a lot of books. Most of my books are in Jamaica. A lot of them got thrown away because of mildew and dust and just aging. Books age. Have you not seen the movie You? Like, not the movie, the series You on Netflix? Books age, honey. You have to take care of books. And my books were not being taken care of, okay? So, yeah, it is what it is with that. So lately I've been into thrillers and suspense movies and things like that. Things of that nature. So, yeah. What would you sing at karaoke night? Bruh, I would sing anything. Sometimes I have this energy where I just evolve and I'm like, I don't care what people think. I don't give a shit. So I just do what I feel like. Sometimes I get this high burst of energy. Like, I would go to the park and if somebody said something to me, I would respond. Or if I'm at work and somebody said, yo, this, and this, I'm like, all right, yeah, but why? Like, I would want to know. Normally, I'm more reserved and quiet, but sometimes I have that burst of energy and I'm like, I can do anything I want. Whenever I set my mind to it, I can do it. I can get it done. So, yeah. So that's fun fact. What two radio stations do you listen in the car the most? Bruv, 108, 105.9, 109.9. That's what I listen to here in New York. When I was in Jamaica, it was Zip 103 FM. Yeah. Or, what was it? Mom, I'm inside the radio. Can you do me a favor? Can you tell Mom I'm tuning into Zip 103 and I'm not coming back? Oh my God. I love Zip FM. I love Zip FM. That was 103.5, I think it was in Jamaica at the time. Loved it. I loved Irie FM in the morning. Irie FM when I was going to school in the morning, you would hear Irie FM. I hear the beat right now in my head. I don't remember the beat to tell you, but I can hear it in my head. And it's a vibe. It's a vibe. Like, yeah, I had to be there, in the morning when you're going to school. Different thing, but yeah, I love that. In the evening, when we were coming back from school, something that was really popular was having CDs. So I begged my mom for a CD player and she gave it to me. My mom bought me a CD player and I was obsessed with my silver CD player. It was silver on the top, black on the bottom. I had my little headset. I love my CD player. I had it every single evening when I came home from school. I was all over the place. My mom bought us CDs. She bought us movie CDs. But that's a different story for a different time, because we had a couple interesting things that happened with those CDs. If you know a market box situation, you know a market box situation. If you know, you know. What is your favorite family vacation? We've never had a family vacation. And the sad truth is, normally whenever all my family gets together is when somebody dies. That's very unfortunate and very sad. When my grandmother died, everybody got together. When my uncle died, everybody got together. It was just funerals bring this family together, which is so messed up, personally. Like, if you have your family member and they live in another state, like, go visit your family, go see them, go call them, something. But don't wait until they're dead and they're inside a coffin looking back at you and you're like, oh my God, if you had told me this or that, or if you had called me, or no. When people turn to you and ask you to help or ask you for help, and to be there for them, be supportive and be there for them. Because life is short. Shit, you don't know how long we have. God damn. So, yeah. Reach out to people. I mean, I'm not going to reach out to people. I'm not going to reach out to a lot of people. Because they've planted a seed in my mind that I just can't let go of now. So, it is what it is. And maybe you feel the same way. It is what it is. And I saw a meme that said a phone works both ways, and goddamn right, that's true. A phone does work both ways. But every time I pick up the phone to reach out to you, right, I always end up crying or feeling that negative vibe or that negative energy. Forget about it. Forget about it. We could never speak ever again. I wouldn't give a shit. I wouldn't care. So if you feel like that, well, welcome to the club. It's nice to meet you. All All right. Next question. What did you want to be when you were small? I wanted to be a doctor. I wanted to be a lawyer. But the thought that surrounded my bubble the most was being a teacher. I wanted to be a teacher so badly. It was just instilled in my soul to be a teacher. That's what I've always wanted. I wanted to be a linguist at one point in my life, and then I wanted to be an English teacher at one point in my life, and then I was like, English, I don't know how I feel about that. Then I wanted to be an English and religious education teacher. I don't know how I felt about that after some time. Then I wanted to teach Spanish and French. Don't know how I felt about that. And it just kept evolving and changing, evolving and changing. I wanted to be a mortician at one point in time. Like, I walked into a funeral home for a job. Bruh. What? Me? I know, right? Like, me in a funeral home. Are you kidding? Are you serious? I remember the woman just looked at me like, you want a job here? Are you sure, honey? You in the right place? All right. Thanks a lot again for watching, guys. I appreciate it. I'll probably make a part 2 to this to finish some of those questions because I actually really enjoyed it. And I really hope you did as well. So I hope you continue to enjoy the rest of your weekend. It's probably Monday in a lot of places already. I hope you're having a fantastic Monday. And I hope you have a productive, wonderful October leading up to fall. And then leading up to Thanksgiving, and then leading up to Christmas and New Year's. And just, I hope you have a blessed and happy rest of the year, basically. Yeah. So thanks again for watching, guys. I appreciate it. I hope y'all have a great day. Bye.